Hey, what's up, my peoples? I thought I would do another review tonight of the Star Wars: The Black Series 6-inch Ahsoka Tano. So here we are, and there she is fighting Darth Vader. I went ahead and did this because I tried to do it in the original review, and it ran out of time. I ran out of time. So yeah, we're trying this again. You know, Ahsoka Tano review, take 2. But as you can see me up there, right there, but I'm not important, these guys are. And as you can see right there, they are dueling it out, just like in the season 2, not premiere, but finale of Rebels. And this is just amazing. I mean, if you have the 40th anniversary Darth Vader, you have to get the Rebels Ahsoka to recreate this, especially if you're a Rebels and Clone Wars fan. So, and I say Clone Wars because, they were both in the Clone Wars before Anakin turned evil. So, moving right along, we'll just move Vader off to the side and hope that Ahsoka doesn't fall over, because her ankles are kind of loose. I mean, they're not like floppy loose, but they're loose, unless you hit the sweet spot. So, before we take a look at Ahsoka, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So here it is. It's, your basic red and white packaging. You got the Star Wars: The Black Series logo up there, Ahsoka Tano down there, and I love that picture. I just love that picture. That is just awesome. And you got your character name, Hasbro warning: please don't eat anything in this box. That'll be very bad for you. On this side of the box, her name and Ahsoka written in gray, where you can barely see it. Side window on this side, 20 Ahsoka Tano, nothing else but red. And on the top of the box, you have that window, so you can see Ahsoka up top. Excuse me. And on the back of the box, you got your Black Series logo, 20 Ahsoka, info right there, and your bio in multiple languages of Ahsoka Tano. Hooray for languages. And that same piece of artwork of Ashley Eckstein portraying Ahsoka in realistic form, which I love. I mean, this is just amazing. And for those of you who haven't met Ashley Eckstein, I actually met her, so neener. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, if you do meet her, if you do meet Ashley Eckstein, she is amazing. I mean, she is just such a nice person. I met her at Star Wars Weekends, and I'll actually talk about that in another video. But on the bottom, just a bunch of crap about legalese and stuff. And that's basically it for the packaging, which I'm not going to throw because I love the artwork and I'm going to keep the box. So, there we have that. And moving right along, here we have Ahsoka as she appears in Star Wars Rebels, but obviously in realistic form. And I will say this is a really good figure. Like, if you're a fan of Ahsoka, buy this figure. If you're a fan of Rebels, buy this figure. If you missed Ahsoka from the Clone Wars when she walked out of the Jedi Order at the end of season 5, buy this. Buy this, buy this, buy this. This is awesome. So anyway, let's just get her standing up here so we can take a look at the detail. So there we go. Let's get in close here on that head sculpt. It does look decent. I mean, it's not like perfectly Ashley Eckstein, but it does the job, So there you have that. Nice red. Jesus freaking God. I am so sorry. This thing likes to be a pain. I, I, I hate this thing. But, God, I hate this tripod. I should have gotten a different one. But, sorry for the difficulties, but, let's just try to get things situated the best we can. And, yeah, for those of you who have a ball-jointed tripod, like ball joints everywhere in the legs, I don't know how you work these things, because they are hard. They are hard to manage. But, see if we can focus back in. There we go. And you know what, we'll just, we'll get an up-close zoom in for the head sculpt, which, again, you know, is really nice. You got the blue eyes, the red lipstick, the white, kind of marking she has. And, you know what, let's just, give me your lightsabers. Give them. They're bumping the camera, knocking it off. But you also have her 3 head tails, which, you know, are done in blue and white, which looks really, really good. And, you know, you got her kind of headband deal. I don't know what this is, but it's a headband deal. Yeah, the chest armor right there, outlined in silver. And it's either, I think it's casted in brown, but I don't know for sure. And you got some orange and yellow right there. Going down the arms, you got the sleeves with the diamonds, reminiscent of the kind of armbands she had on her upper arms in the Clone Wars back in season 3 to 5. And you got some yellow right there on both wrists, which I'm assuming is a communicator. I don't know for sure. Maybe it's for other functions. I don't know, but as you can see, you know, nice details right there. Nice details right here. You know, you got some silver for the buttons and that kind of thing. Right there. And you got, you know, you just have some gray and some tan and stuff like that for the boots and the knee pads. And yeah, very, very cool figure. I do like this. Now let's try to stand her up. And we'll take a look at her accessories, which are her 2 lightsabers. This one being her main blade, which has a curved hilt, which is pretty cool. And it'll focus. I don't know why it's not wanting to focus. There we go. Sorry, my Tourette's are going on, but, or my Tourette's are, you know, I don't know anymore, but anyway, you got some nice black, some silver, that kind of thing, and like usual with lightsabers for the Black Series 6-inch figures, the blade is removable from the hilts, although I would be careful because this hilt is has some pretty soft, it's made of a pretty soft bendy plastic, and this isn't as soft, so you might want to be careful when plugging it in. But it just clips in like so. And you got the really cool blade, which is, it's not clear, but it's kind of like a tinted blue, which is very nice. I do like that they went with that instead of just clear blades, because if they went with clear, the blades would have been invisible, so there you have that. And you also have her smaller Shoto saber. Yes, my Tourette's try to take over again. But you got some silver all around. and some, I guess, gold for the igniter button. But, you know. You also have that same colored blade, which, again, can be removed. And you can plug it back in. So there you have that. And if you really want, you can keep the blades unplugged from the hilts. And you can proceed to hook them onto her hips, which is a really cool feature. I do like this as it comes out of focus, but they just hang there, you know. They kind of flop about, or not really, I don't know. No, they don't really flop around, so. But, there you go. Now, articulation-wise, her head is on a ball joint, or she does have a ball jointed head on top of a hinge, but you don't get very far in terms of back. Like, you get barely back. Then you get some decent down, or up. You don't get a lot of up, but you do get some down. You do have a swivel, which the head tails will get in the way. And no real pivot, but, you know. He does have she does have ball hinge shoulders, which go out that far, and down that far, and all the way around. And her elbows do bend at 90 degrees on that ball hinge. So you got that, and the swivel. Now, she does have ball hinge wrists, but there are two different settings for them. This one is set to go side to side like that, and this one is more of a up and down motion, which is appropriate for when she holds her lightsabers. She has a ball jointed torso, so you can get back that far, forward that far, and you get some pivot. Hips are on a ball joint, they go forward that much, back that much. She does have a thigh swivel. She has double jointed knees, which gets you past 90, which is good. And oddly enough, her ankles will swivel. They swivel, they hinge down, hinge up, and she does have a small bit of rocker. So, there you have that. And for quick comparisons, here she is with, if she'll stand. For a couple of quick comparisons, here she is with Kanan and Sabine. So you can see how they look together. And come on. Give me a break. Come on, Ahsoka, just give me a break. Work with me, please. Please. I want to get this done. But there you go. You have them right there. So there you have that. And like I said with my R2 review, I don't have the standard Stormtrooper from the Empire, so here she. Stop it. Her ankles are ridiculously loose. I mean, again, they're not floppy loose, but they're loose enough where they irritate you. But there you have that. As I fear that Ahsoka's gonna fall over again. It does make you kind of fear that she's gonna fall, but you know what? We'll compare her to Ugh. Again, seriously. I gotta get some stands. But, here she is with her former master. As you saw her fight earlier in that little setup. Darth Vader. And as you can see, Vader does tower over Ahsoka, which is appropriate. So there you have that. And for a couple of quick little comparisons, here she is with both the Bandai and Black Series R2 figures. So there you have that. I wonder which one scales better. So, but, yeah, that's my review of Ahsoka from Star Wars Rebels in the Black Series. Very cool figure. I highly recommend it, especially if you're an Ahsoka fan, a Rebels fan, and a Clone Wars fan, because she was in the Clone Wars, obviously. And, I haven't read it, but if you haven't read the Ahsoka novel, I highly recommend you checking that out, because it's really good, and it tells how she survived after Order 66 and everything, and got her new lightsabers and new outfit and that kind of thing. But, yeah, that's basically it for Ahsoka, and I will be back for probably Kanan Jarrus, and then Sabine Wren, and then I don't know what else after that, but... So there you go. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.